These are some of the top questions I'm asked as a jeweler about lab-grown diamonds. Hi, I'm Terry Quinn. Over 37 years, I have seen it all. In fact, I've got a really funny story that you really want to stay tuned for. And today I'm going to tell you the most important answers to these questions. Everything from how much do they cost to are they real? Would I buy one? That might surprise you. And can people tell the difference? So let's go over those four real quick today. So the first one is, you're a jeweler. Would you buy a lab-grown diamond? The answer is yes. I would buy a lab-grown diamond. In fact, I did buy a lab-grown diamond. I bought several. I also made my wife a travel ring. All right, she had some jewelry taken when we were in Thailand. Somebody came into our room, in our hotel room, and stole some of her jewelry. So she said, I'm never bringing jewelry to Thailand again. And I said, yes, you are. You're my wife, you've got to wear something nice. So I made her a killer platinum ring with diamonds on both sides and sapphires on both sides and a 7-carat lab-grown center stone. My wife lost a natural diamond earring, and it took about a year or two before it sank in that she would really like her diamond earrings back. And I went in one day and she said to me, you know, did you remember I lost my diamond earring? You know, I'll take lab. And I went in and talked to my manager, Laura, at the store, and I said, Joy said she'd take lab. What do we have in lab? And she said, you know what that means, Terry? What that means is, as long as they're big enough. Oh, okay, good. So we found her some absolutely killer lab-grown diamonds. And these diamonds would have cost maybe $20,000 if they were earth-grown natural diamonds. And they were probably around $1,000. So when you think about that, the amount of savings that you can save is absolutely incredible. Probably the most popular question I'm asked is, how much does a lab-grown diamond cost? Well, of course it would depend on the size, but you know, we'll give you a good example. A 3-carat natural diamond cost about $60,000, maybe even more than that, for a nice clean white diamond. A lab-grown diamond is about 90% less, maybe even more than 90%. A lab-grown 3-carat diamond right now, in the fall of 2026, is about $1,500. Now that doesn't include the setting. The setting would be different whether you want it to be in 14 karat or 18 karat or in platinum or anything else, or whether you want side stones, side diamonds. You know, we make everything here in our shop. So we can do anything that you want. And if you really want to save thousands of dollars, go to our diamond buying guide. It's listed below. It's completely free. And it'll give you my suggestions, what I recommend for people when they're trying to figure out what to buy. But you can print up the information we give you and take it to any store in the country. You could walk in and say, you know what, I know it's going to cost me around $1,500 for a 3-carat lab-grown diamond. Or if you wanted to find out what a 2-carat or a 4 or a 5, we find all that information. A real person contacts you and says, hey, I'm happy to help you any way we can. Here's your information. Take it any way you want. And if your store that you're dealing with doesn't honor the price, we honor the price. And if you buy a lab-grown diamond from us, we give you 20% off on the setting of your choice. And we set the stone for free. We size the ring for free. We do the appraisal for free. I don't feel like it's fair to nickel and dime people. This is a great way to save thousands of dollars. All right, let's move on. Another question I'm asked all the time is, can you tell the difference? Now, if I took 10, 15, 50 diamonds and put a lab-grown diamond in with it, or vice versa, there's no one on earth that can tell the difference between a lab-grown and a natural because they're identical. Their molecular structure is the exact same. The only difference is how it grew. So a lab-grown diamond is grown in a laboratory, but it's made of carbon, exactly the same as a natural diamond. But a natural diamond is grown in the earth over millions and millions of years, where a lab-grown can be grown in months. So that's why the price is so much less. So one of the other questions I get asked quite a bit is, how do I know if it's a real lab-grown diamond? All right, this guy got scammed so bad. He brought me in a stone, and it was some like, oh, this is a specialty Russian blah blah blah, and I bought it online, and no, it doesn't come with certificate. No, it doesn't come with. It's not laser engraved, but it's a lab-grown diamond. They guaranteed it, but it doesn't take any heat. High heat, high pressure is how you make a lab-grown diamond, or the CVD process, chemical vapor deposition. Both of them use heat. So I looked under a loupe and it looked like glass. It didn't even look like a diamond. It didn't sparkle like a diamond, didn't do anything. I didn't size the ring. I sized everybody's ring, but God, if I broke it, I would never be able to find it. But the guy got so screwed. If you want to make sure it's a genuine lab-grown diamond, it has to come with certificate. IGI is who we recommend for certificates. They're very reputable, and all our diamonds come from GIA or IGI, and the diamond is laser engraved. On the girdle of the stone, it'll say LG and then the serial number, LG standing for lab grown. So you want to make sure that number matches the number that's on the certificate. Pretty easy. This way you know you're getting the exact same stone that you're paying for. So listen, just to follow up, if you want that diamond buying guide, just click the link below. Lastly, I do want to mention, if you want to learn more about lab-grown diamonds, watch this video and you see which way my fingers went. Well, maybe it's this video.